friends, welcome to my kitchen. I am actually getting ready to show you guys how I am going to do a simple cover, slip cover for this bar stool. Now recently I changed the height of the island, and so the bar stools, they had a back, and the back was just hitting right beside the counter, and so my hubby wanted them to go under. So I suggested, instead of getting new chairs or trying to cut the feet of the chairs, why don't we go ahead, or the stool, why don't we go ahead and take the backs off? Now my intention was just to upholster the top here, but because we took the back off, these holes that the backrest was in, they are exposed now. So what I want to do is just make a simple slip cover to go over the whole thing, right? And this is the fabric here that I am going to be using. So basically I am just going to put this on the counter here, and I am literally going to just flip the bar stool over onto the fabric, and then I'm going to go ahead and trace out the circle. I have actually taken the time to flip the fabric so that the right side is down, facing down on the table, and the left side is where we're going to draw on. Now it's better to make your marks on the wrong side of your fabric. I'm going to be using a pencil. I do have tailor's straw, but it's not long enough to go beside the stool, so I will be using a pencil, and I'm literally just going to put it down like this beside the bar stools and trace my circle. You want to make sure you hold it as straight as possible, because if I hold it like this, then it's going to end up being, the circle is going to end up being too small. So I have to make sure I hold the pencil as straight as possible. Okay, there I have my circle, and I will take the stool off and go ahead and cut out the circle. Okay, so one of the things you have to do is decide how far down you want your skirt to go. Now I don't want it to go deeper than around 6 inches down, right? I don't need a long skirt. I need a pretty short skirt. So if I want it to go 6 inches down, and I'm allowing for the hem at the bottom of the skirt, then what I'll have to do is add increments for that hem. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and add 2 inches so that I can get maybe just about a 3/4 of an inch double hem, and then the rest of the increment will be for attaching the piece or the panel onto the circle. One of the things you have to decide on too is how long the strip that you're gonna attach to the circle to make the skirt part is going to be. In order to figure out how long your band is gonna be to go around the chair to make the skirt part of your slip cover, you literally just take your measuring tape and measure around. Now it is pretty slippery, this thing here. Measure around, and I'm gonna cut a band that's 51 inches. Another way to know is just to multiply your diameter by pi. which pi is 3.14. So your diameter times pi, that will tell you how long your strip should be. It is a bit wonky, so I'm gonna re-straighten. I need 51 inches. Yep, it's 56 inches. So I'll just go ahead and measure 8 inches down. So 8 inches takes me down here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut all the way across. Before I attach my panel to my circle, I am gonna go ahead and just do a 1/2 inch double hem. So let's see where the 1/2 inch is. This is almost an inch. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the 1 inch double hem. Yeah. And I'm just letting my lines on the fabric guide me. The double hem means that you are going to fold once and then fold again. So I am going to start just about here, and I am just going to start stitching the band onto the circle. And I'm stitching just about a 1/4 inch from the edge. I stitched all the way around and now I'm back to where I started. One of the things you can do is cut your band longer than you need it, and then do what I just did and just put the two pieces together just like so, and then mark with a pin where the stitch is going to be, and then you basically put these together just like so, and then it so happens that my stitch is going to be in my self edge line right here. So what I'm going to do is stitch what are the chances? What I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch all the way along here, and then we'll finish off this section. Go. Now we can cut the excess off. Go. And then here we are. We're just going to finish stitching this onto the circle. I prefer to open up the seam than just to stitch it flat. Okay, so yeah, open it up and then finish stitching. And just like that, it is finished. Now you can just take a steam iron and just steam this flat. You could also do finishing stitches like a zigzag, or if you have a serger, you could do a serger stitch. your slip cover is done. There we go. Just like that, we have a slip cover. There we go, guys. Let me know if this is helpful to you. Friends, thank you so much for being here. Please leave your comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.